What determines what kind of person you are? Is it determined by your education or maybe your upbringing, or what is it that determines the kind of person you are? Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. This week we're talking about good thoughts. And did you know that your thoughts and the thoughts that you entertain in your mind, that's what really determines the kind of person that you are. Education's important, upbringing's important, but ultimately it is our thoughts that will determine the kind of person that we are. In Proverbs chapter 23 and verse number 7, there the wise man talks about an individual and says, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." You see, it is the heart that determines the kind of person that we are. In the Bible, when it talks about the heart, it's talking about that inward part of man, the spiritual mind. In Matthew chapter 5, there, beginning at verse number 27, Jesus talks about the importance of thoughts. Oh, it's important that we don't misbehave, but that proper behavior begins inside the heart, inside the mind. In Matthew chapter 5, verse number 27, Jesus said, "You have heard that it was said to those of old, 'You shall not commit adultery.' But I say to you, whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart." Have you ever heard someone say, "You can look, just don't touch. You can think about it, just don't do it"? Let me tell you something. That is garbage. That is the most ungodly thing that a person could ever practice, because the reality is, if you start thinking about it, you run the risk of carrying it out in your life. And Jesus thought, oh, it's so important to keep your thoughts pure. Notice what Jesus says in verse number 29. "If your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. For it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you. For it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell." And what's he saying? That's in relation to our thoughts. Of course, he wants our behavior to be right, but he's saying, you control yourself and you control your thoughts, because it's going to control your behavior. And ultimately, it will guide you in the direction that you're going to go. Join us again tomorrow.